What do Will Smith, Tom Brady, and Jeff Bezos have in common? They are all focused on their health, and especially on their brain health, and so that you can become a famous actor, a businessman, or a professional athlete too. I have something for you. I will explain you everything your brain needs to survive and to have the maximum potential. I will explain you something about natural things your brain can use in certain situations. And in the end, I will give you a variety of things your brain needs to avoid to have all the positive benefits and to stop demolishing itself. So, you want to become king and not a loser. And therefore, I would say we start. And in the end, I will have a recipe for you that you can do once a week for maximum brain health, where you will cover all of these nutrients, plus a few of those, in just simply one, and I will give you a spoiler, shake. It's the world's healthiest brain shake that I created. And yeah, enjoy. By the way, this is no medical advice. I'm not a doctor, so I can't officially give you information. This is all things that I recommend for myself, not for you. And I would say, let's go into it. You need to see your brain. This should be a brain as a factory. A factory that needs variety of stuff. For example, you are right now a car factory. And because you are a car factory, you need a variety of material to build this car. And this is how you should see your brain too. First of all, we need something like wires, tires, metal, and so on. And these things here, I will explain you now, are your material for your individual control center. Your little factory, your brain. Sorry, Smiley, I need to destroy you. But no problem. Here you are again. Okay. These are the must-eats. Every human being who has neurodegenerative, every human being who has brain illnesses like dementia, lacks one of those things. This is a fact. These things are your brain. You need to have all of these things included in your life, obviously individually. A 50 kilogram woman should eat a different diet like a 130 kilogram bodybuilder. I hope you understand. But in the end, we need to eat the same things all together. To make this video informative but not too in-depth science-based, I will simply run through every single piece, explain what it is, and give you an alternative. Let's start with the must-eats. Okay, we have DHA and EPA. And DHA and EPA are simply omega-3s. Omega-3s can be consumed by algae or by a fatty fish. Then, essential for our brain are antioxidants. That may be blueberries, other fruits like oranges, mangoes, or something like this. These fruits have a lot of antioxidants, and oxygens are literally produced by stress. Through external stress, like family stress, financial stress, or something like this, we produce stress in our body, and antioxidants, so-called oxidative stress, for example, workout too. Workout causes stress too. And with antioxidants, we help our body to be in balance. So, consume antioxidants. Next up, we have choline. Choline is essential for our brain to build myelin. Myelin is, in simple terms, a brain enhancer. So, choline is a great source from egg, and a great source for choline are eggs. Magnesium, essential for our brain. Again, it helps us to sleep better, and a very nice source is dark chocolate. Next up, we have zinc. And zinc simply helps our brain to communicate more efficient. Simple. Another essential source is curcumin, and it's found in turmeric. By the way, zinc is found in pumpkin seeds. I'm sorry about that. Or you can simply eat red meat or something like this. And curcumin essentially prevents atrophic changes and cell loss. So try out to pimp your meals with a pinch of turmeric and feel power. And next up we have vitamin D. And vitamin D is simply the most essential vitamin on the planet. 50% of the population has a mild vitamin D deficiency. And if everyone would consume vitamin D, we would have so incredibly healthier human beings around us. I promise you. It is essential for cell growth and for hundreds of more functions in our human body. So try to consume vitamin D, except you are living in countries that have 12 hours a day sun, because the number one vitamin D source is sun. But if not, try to consume it. It is your number one supplement you should take. This year, and magnesium should be the number 2 and number 1 supplement on your list. Next up we have lutein and zeaxanthin. I hope I spelled it right. It's not my natural language, so let me. These things just simply help you prevent neurodegenerative illnesses. That's its number one priority. So it simply helps your brain function normally, and it simply helps your brain not to degenerate. And number one source are green leaves like kale, spinach, and so on. And last but not least, we have B vitamins. And B vitamins are just essential for our brain. We do not exactly know what it does to our brain, but they are essential. There are a variety of studies that have shown correlation between people who have a lack of B vitamins and neurodegenerative illnesses. So consider taking them too. And number one source, as always, I love my eggs, and meat. Okay, to give you a short summary, you should eat omega-3, antioxidants, choline, magnesium, zinc, curcumin, vitamin D, vitamin B, and lutein and zeaxanthin. This is the must eat. And you eat it simply by eating meat, fish, eggs, fruits, turmeric, seeds, and all of this stuff. Okay, next up we have canned eats. Things that can enhance your brain, but are not essential. First of all, we have L-theanine. And to give it a little spice, we combine these two, natural caffeine and L-theanine. You maybe know it, that when you take caffeine, you feel fresh, you have more energy, but you feel this year. The little bit of ADHD that is kicking in the moment of taking the coffee, and 15 minutes after it, you are very, very catchy. You are very, very in the power mode. And this just simply happens because of the caffeine spike in your energy level. And to give you the focus from caffeine and to remove this ADHD kick from the caffeine, L-theanine is a very nice alternative. L-theanine is commonly found in matcha or green tea. And by the way, both of these salts have caffeine too. And they have the positive effect of caffeine without the negative effect of caffeine. Maybe try this out. I switched my coffee with daily matcha and I feel so much better. But that's just only my opinion. Next up we have lion's mane. Lion's mane is an adaptogen that is known for its brain enhancing factors. It is something like a boost of your brain. So you normally reach 100% of your potential, and ancient history tells us with lion's mane you will have 110 by simply taking it. It has neuro boosting function and a variety of studies also prove it. I used lion's mane too. I do not use it right now because the effect wasn't too great for me personally, but it's all just preference. But maybe you consider taking it. Next up we have resveratrol, or my go-to daily supplement, OPC. This is a potent blood flow enhancer. If you deal with cardiovascular diseases, and by the way 50% of the population die due to cardiovascular diseases, consider taking this. My go-to supplements, daily supplements, are literally only 3: OPC and magnesium. That's it. It literally helps my body to control its blood pressure and to help blood flow in the brain and in the whole body. This is a huge secret from me, and maybe you do not know it. Next up we have catechins, and same function as MCTs. These are antibacterial and antiviral functions. So if you have a little illness, if you have a little bit of temperature, try to eat 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. You know the old wise word. Apple a day keeps a doctor away. And maybe 4 apples a day keep 4 doctors away. So try it out. Apples are really nice for you. Next up we have cysteine. And cysteine simply helps your brain with inflammation. It's so-called anti-inflammatory. So if you have a lot of stress, maybe try something like an avocado to keep better cognitive function. And in the end, we have probiotics. If you know me, I love probiotics. I love probiotics from kefir, from milk, and number one source from sauerkraut. And now you might ask, wait, are probiotics just for your gut? And yes, but our gut helps our brain. We have a gut-brain connection in our body. That means if you have a healthy gut, and you maybe saw that all of these foods are healthy for your gut too, and you have a healthy brain. And therefore, we can jump on the avoid list. These aren't just things you should avoid for your brain. These are things you should avoid for your gut too. So, we have omega-6, so-called sunflower oil. This is crucial for your health. You need to have an omega-3 to omega-6 ratio from 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 maximum. But most of the human beings have a ratio from 1 to 20 to 1 to 30. That means for 1 gram of omega-3 you eat 30 grams of omega-6. So maybe just try to avoid all your seed oils, for example sunflower oil, and you will have a better ratio and more close to 1 to 1. After that we have trans fats, and these are simply things like fried food, pizza, and all of that stuff. Fast food, junk food, all of that crap. Avoid this for your brain health. It will damage your brain in the long term. Obviously, all of these things can be eaten, and you will not feel any difference in the short run. But I can promise you, people who eat these things are more able to have brain illnesses than these people. So, switch to the green side and avoid omega-6, trans fats, and artificial additives. That means something like LSGs, processed foods, and all of these sweeteners that aren't actually researched. Avoid them. Make your diet as simple as possible and avoid processed crap. Yeah? Please, give me a favor and avoid this processed crap. So, avoid every artificial additive you can possibly see. Next up we have sodium. High sodium and fluoride are damaging your brain. A variety of studies have shown that sodium and fluoride, by the way, fluoride is in your tap water and in your toothpaste. So maybe consider switching them up. These two substances have shown a correlation with a variety of neurodegenerative illnesses. So try to avoid them. Next up we have heavy metals. I hope you know it. Eating heavy metals aren't good for your body. They can't be digested, so they are in your body and they cause infection and they cause stress. They cause these oxidative stress all of this time, and therefore they cause inflammation. So having heavy metals in your body are always oxidative stress that cause inflammation. Therefore try to avoid this. Next up we have processed sugar. I hope you know sugar is one of the most crucial things. First of all, your energy level will go this way because you eat the sugar, you have spike, then you have a crash, then you eat the sugar, then you have crash, then you eat the sugar, then you have crash, and so on. This is what will happen with your body. And every time you are at the bottom, you want to have more sugar, and after that you want to have more sugar and more sugar and more sugar, and it's never a cycle. It's the most crucial drug, besides of alcohol, that the human population made public. I cannot understand why, but yeah, that's life. Life is all about money, and I think sugar is pretty easy to get. Yeah, and the economy is happy about it. But our health not. And in the end, all sorts of drugs. I hope you know it, all sorts of drugs. Whether it is I hope you know it, all sorts of drugs. I can't name things here publicly. The only drug you can consume is caffeine. You do not need it, but you can consume if you want to have the best out of your body. And that's it. That's everything you need to know about your brain in simple terms. So, eat omega-3 antioxidants. In simple terms, eggs, dark chocolate, sun, and meat. By the way, you can't eat the sun, so consume this here, and you're good to go. This is optional, and this here should be avoid. Focus more on the things you avoid and replace by them. And you have a very nice life. I hope so. And in the end, I will give you now a nice recipe you can copy. And oh yeah, I destroyed the building here. The recipe you can copy, and I hope you read the header. The spot called header. The brain shake. Brain detox shake. And this is the recipe for the shake. I will give you all the things you need. By the way, this is 90% plus chocolate, so-called raw cacao. 20 gram, 30 gram, 2 gram, 1 cup, 100 gram, 20 gram, and 2 to 3 gram. This here is all you need to have brain health. This is a shake I recommend for my clients. Brain detox, by the way, it's coming soon. And I recommend this for you too. Try this out. You maybe have turmeric in your house. You maybe have honey, blueberries. You now switch from coffee to matcha. You now know that you need kale to have prevention from brain neurodegenerative illnesses. You now know that pumpkin seeds are one of the most important sources of zinc. Chia seeds to help your brain boost. Dark chocolate with anti-inflammatory factors. Avocado, rich on omega-3, coconut milk, MCTs, and omega-3s. If you know this here, if you try this out just once a week or just 1 week straight as a detox, only this, I promise you, you will feel a switch in your brain and in your body. So, if you watched until now, you have the recipe, you can try it out. If you did, share this with me. If you do so, write me a DM. Here is the link for my Instagram. I read everything you will tell me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next one. I try to do more with the whiteboard, but you maybe see I have the table here, and this here's my setup. So yeah, a lot more to improve, but in the end, we are all improving. We are all focusing on ourselves, and our brain is maybe our greatest way to start the journey. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.